Hi, I'm Zachary Cowan, the author of the Study Daily books, and thanks for joining me for a look at Doctrine and Covenants, section 72. Well, Edward Partridge, the bishop of the church, has moved to Missouri. And so now there is need of a new bishop in Ohio. And so the Lord says, let me give you a revelation to dictate what a bishop is supposed to do, his stewardship, and who this new bishop is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you to pause your video. And as you search Doctrine and Covenants, section 72, just do a quick search and look for all of these different things that the Lord, mark these phrases as much as you see them. Mark the phrase bishop, mark the word steward or stewardship, and then this phrase, this part of my vineyard. It comes up again and again and again. So go ahead and mark those phrases. All right, now that you've marked these phrases, again, you weren't really reading, you're just quickly marking them. But now that you've marked them, go back through and see what the Lord teaches us about bishops, about stewardship and becoming good stewards, wise stewards, and also what this idea is about his portion of the vineyard. When you're done, try to come up with a phrase or a principle. What's something you learned about a bishop? What's something you learned about stewardship? What's something you learned about this portion of my vineyard? All right, now that you've studied some of these things, I hope you see that the bishop is instrumental in helping people accomplish the stewardship that the Lord gives. One of the reasons a bishop exists is to give us callings or to give us stewardship so that we have responsibility and opportunity to grow. And we all do that in this part of the Lord's vineyard. I love that he says that each one of us has a part to play, and God responds and expects us to be able to do this. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed by this, but if we were only ever called to do the things that we were qualified to do, we would just clean the church. Instead, at some point, God took a chance on us and asked us to grow and to become something more. Newell K. Whitney, who has just been called to be the bishop, felt overwhelmed. When Joseph Smith read this revelation where he's announced as the bishop in Ohio, he said, Joseph, I don't see a bishop in myself. And he struggled over this. And the Lord finally, Joseph told him to go to the Lord and pray. And one night he hears a voice that comes to him and he says, your strength is in me. And from that time forward, Newell K. Whitney went forth knowing that God was going to help him. This is his portion of the vineyard. This is my part of the vineyard. God's work is here to help qualify us, to make us better stewards and more capable to serve and to help the people around us. That is what we do time after time with callings and love and ministering in the church. We go forth to help those who are poor and needy. We help those who are better than us. And by doing that and acting in our stewardship, we become more qualified. Our strength is in Jesus Christ, who will qualify us to do the work he's asked us to do. He'll do that with the work he's asked you to do today, as a parent, as a member of a family, as somebody at work, and in the church. We have work and stewardship to do, and he will bless us with strength to do it. Hey, thanks for studying. We'll see you next time as we look at Doctrine and Covenants, section 72.